Elderly, it's time. Go vote your leaders.
No!
Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the Special Interest Group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now UBC Lunchtime News continues. State Minister for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Martin Mugara, has announced that Uganda will host its first ever rhino naming ceremony on the 22nd September 2025 at Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary in Nakasongola District. The initiative aims to support ongoing breed efforts to reintroduce rhinos into the wild, beginning with Ajai Wildlife Reserve, strengthening anti-poaching measures, protect habitats, and promote community involvement. Mugara says the ceremony is to be presided over by President Yoweri Museveni and will mark a major milestone in the ongoing naming of a rhino campaign. Let's see the details of that report.
So we are going to take 20 rhinos to Ajai Wildlife Reserve and leave 28 rhinos at Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary. So the rhino activity at Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary will continue, but we are trying to get these rhinos to roam freely in the wildlife reserve. And we are following a 10-year rhino conservation strategy that we developed and has got a number of strategies to be able to create cause awareness, but also multiplication of the rhinos and introducing them back into the wild for tourism to thrive in the various wildlife areas.
We are happy to have you here with us today as we prepare for the naming ceremony, the first of its kind in Uganda. Our distinguished guests today morning, given the threats we face from biodiversity loss, climate change, and pollution as part of conserving the rhinos in Uganda, we will translocate the rhinos to Ajai Wildlife Reserve to accommodate the growing number of rhinos. The translocation will also benefit communities through new economic opportunities, increased tourism and job creation, especially around Ajai. I therefore take this opportunity to thank you again, everybody involved in the conservation of the rhinos and their habitat. I also want to extend my gratitude to all our partners and friends of Uganda here today that are talking with us to celebrate, that are working with us to celebrate the success of these efforts. On our part as government, you can count on us to do everything possible and in our means to protect our biodiversity, and I think we've already demonstrated that. Finally, I'd like to express my deep appreciation to the management of Uganda Wildlife Authority, Ziwa Sanctuary, UTB, the private sector, our partners, for their efforts in preparing for the rhino naming ceremony thus far, and particularly for organizing this breakfast meeting of critical stakeholders in conserving and protecting the rhinos and their habitats.
From Sembeza, we want to thank you so much.
Now let's talk sports. Uganda Breweries Limited, through its John Walker brand, has officially launched the 2025 edition of the 84th John Walker Uganda Golf Open Championship. It is set to take place at the prestigious Lugazi Hills Golf and Country Club for the very first time. John Barnes Sentamu brings us to speed.
Among several others.
As part of its continued investment in elevating the game of golf in Uganda, Johnny Walker has committed 650 million shillings for sponsorship and execution of the Johnny Walker Uganda Open Golf Championship.
At our events as Uganda Breweries, it's all about getting, elevating, and informing new consumers, new players, and new partners on this journey with the union. that they have really forged on year on year on year, growing the game of golf in Uganda. But I think the gem, and I'm really excited to see Juliana, my good friend here, is that we have another opportunity to showcase that we have fantastic destinations in Uganda.
The announcement signifies a substantial increment in this year's sponsorship package from last year's 550.
So as you know, Johnny Walker as a brand, we stand for progress. It's embedded in our mantra, which is keep walking. And I think this is a match made in heaven with the game of golf. We've been sponsoring golf this is the 3rd year as Johnny Walker, and we're really proud to take this championship forward. As you know, golf is a game that really embodies patience, precision, and continuous improvement, just like the brand Johnny Walker. So this year, we are proud to continue our partnership with the union in support with our co-sponsors that we have here today. So all the way from the amateurs to the professionals, to the seniors, to the ladies, we will be there with an exciting Johnny Walker experience. Personally, I'm looking forward to the 19th hole experience, how we can blend the different experiences with the Johnny Walker brand, bringing to life our liquid experiences, immersing you all once again in the brand of Johnny Walker.
The championship will start with the Seniors Open, which will tee off on August 2nd to 23rd. This will be followed by the Ladies Open, which will run from 28th August to 30th. The cash-laden Amateur Open will follow, running from September 3rd to 6th, before culminating with the Professional Open from September 9th to 19th. Preparations are underway in Lugazi, with the Lugazi Hills Golf and Country Club team working tirelessly to ensure the course is in pristine condition to host top local and regional talent. The tournament is expected to attract leading golfers from across East Africa, Southern Africa, Western Africa, Europe, and other parts of the world. Absa Bank has sponsored the Pro-Am to the tune of 300 million shillings that will reward 10 winners, 5 amateurs and 5 pros, with an all-expenses-paid trip to Kenya for the Magical Open.
Thank you so much, John Barnes Sentamo, for that. The administration of Bombo Army Secondary School has urged students traveling to Kenya for this year's Federation of East African Secondary School Association Fiesta Games to uphold discipline and proudly represent both their schools and Uganda. Major Banuli Muyanda, the Bas School Administrator, addressed the students ahead of their trip to the Fiesta Games, which will take place in Kakamega Town, Kenya, from August 13th to the 23rd, 2025. Let's see the details of that report.
Major Banuli Muyanda has stressed that without discipline, even the best teams cannot succeed.
First of all, these are UPDF schools, the 11 schools, and by God's grace, our Bombo Army Secondary School is the only school representing the UPDF. So we are very, very, very grateful to the head teacher for the support. These games, one, will open up the eyes of the students, benchmarking, even maintaining discipline, because sports goes hand in hand with discipline.
Bombo Army Secondary School's games teacher, Grace Team, also reminded the students about the importance of unity and teamwork during the competition.
Unity, love each other. When you love each other, you will not receive the ball and you shoot it outside, because there's something that you want to achieve, all of you. So for us, we are there. Our work is to guide you, support you, to see that we finish all the days that we are there, and all our games to be what? To be played. Are we together? So I encourage you also, you put God first, because the fear of the Lord brings what? Knowledge and wisdom. So everything is what? Is possible. So let's work hard and we see that all of us remain and we come back as a team what? Uganda and as a team Bombo Army. Are we together?
The Bombo Army Secondary School delegation comprises of 41 students, accompanied by 3 teachers and 3 coaches, all geared up to compete and represent their country. Uganda's general delegation to the Fiesta Games, totaling about 2,000 students and officials from schools across the country, was officially flagged off by representatives from the Ministry of Education and Sports, National Council of Sports, and Uganda Secondary School Sports Association. Reporting for ABC TV, Helen Barbara and Vincent Wamondo.
Thank you, Barbara, for that. We are still talking Fiesta Games. Uganda teams representing at the Fiesta Games arrived at the host district in Kakamega, Kenya. Now, Uganda sent more than 60 schools to the Games with close to 1,500 athletes for the Games. Notable among the participants is Seta High School that sent a basketball team, while Hilton High School Mukono sent a volleyball team. Let's take a watch.
We're expecting the best from our school and my squad. Behind me, the Seta High School, the campus walls, and this is like the highest point in high school basketball for Uganda, qualified for East African Games. And my school and my team has enabled me to get here, which is a very big step in my career and my friends' careers and the school's name. And I expect that we're going to put up a good performance and we won't disappoint anyone who supports us.
Okay. The message to the Ugandans and maybe the parents?
The Ugandans and the parents, of course, our parents first. We have to send our thanks to you for enabling us from the start. And for the fellow Ugandans, thank you for supporting us every step of the way. And as we go to Kenya, we ask for more support. And I know we won't disappoint you in everything that we do.
Okay, your names and the school you are representing.
My name is Jack Gabriel Mwesigwa, representing Seta High School in campus with my team. Seta High School in campus in Chibungo.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to assure you that we are going for these games not to participate, but to compete, defend what's ours, improve on our skills, and grow as people.
Far as I can say that we are going to do our best as defending champions. We are going to work hard so that we can defend our trophy and we bring it home. What I can say about Uganda winning every year, it could be the hard work of the players, the spirit, and maybe the effort of the Sports Association, USSSA, the efforts they put in for the players to be comfortable in their games, and the coaches who give good tactics to the players.
From Fiesta Games now to futsal. In futsal, Michael Abura has become the second player to exit Park FC this transfer window after Joshua Aziku to Mengo City a week ago. Michael officially signed for the Crown Lubiri at Old Kampala on the 12th of August ahead of the 2025-2026 Uganda futsal season. The forward said he is ready to strike power to Crown Lubiri and is excited to join the side, promising a flourishing style of play with many goals. Let's see the details.
This year, I would like to achieve with achievements, to get in trophies and happiness for the team. I would like players like me to be suitable, to give the managers the happiness. As a coach, I've seen him as one of the best in this Super League. He can fit us as so many positions, and by the way, I think he has experience, he has the veteran, he can adapt us easily the way he plays. So that's why we choose him, our first signing for the season of 2025-2026, and we are very happy.
This year's Tascalite, this year's Tascalite Mount Renzori Marathon is slated for the 23rd of August. Now, the patron of the marathon, Amos Wekesa, says that the event has already attracted thousands of runners from the 35 different countries. Now, in its fourth edition, the marathon will take place in the Renzori sub-region district of Kasese. Wakesa made the remarks in Kampala as Coca-Cola Beverages announced a hydration sponsorship of 173 million shillings.
We have been together. This will be the fourth year with Renzori Water / Coca-Cola. They have stood with us in the times of trouble, and they have also are standing with us as we progress as an international marathon. I hope you all know that so far in Uganda there is only one serious international marathon. When you say an international marathon, you're talking about runners coming from Uganda and the world. As we speak right now, we're on 35 countries that have registered, and for just your information, we probably may clock into about Kenyans alone, maybe 700 runners. That's something that has never happened in this country before. And in 2022, we started out with 800 runners from 4 countries. 2023, we had about 2,200 runners from 17 countries. Last year, we had close to 4,000 runners from 33 countries. And like I've said, we are now on 35 countries. Most likely we'll end about 40 countries probably. Kits have arrived, kits have been launched. The impact of this marathon is extremely very clear. Today, as I speak, it's probably the loudest brand in town in terms of pushing the country externally and internally. It's amazing how many, we have quite a lot of Kenyans in Uganda, and all are saying, man, my friends are coming, what's happening, man? Kenyans are coming, and I'm like, yeah, we are the guys, man, we're bringing you guys over to Uganda. Now, the thing is that an international marathon does not just bring pride to a nation, but encourages people to value health.
And today we renew our partnership, and this collaboration ideally highlights our shared values, our commitment to the people, our value around endurance, excellence, and commitment to community. Amos talked about the people of Kasese and how, over and above the running, the benefits remain behind in the town. So, over the years, the marathon has established itself as one of Uganda's leading sports tourism events, like he mentioned. We have elites that are running. We have athletes from across the countries. I think last year, Amos said we had 34 countries representing. This year, we hope to refresh and hydrate runners from over 40 countries.
Renzori Marathon there for you. Now let's go to swimming. Fresh from representing Uganda at the World Championship in Singapore, Olympic swimmers Gloria Muzito and Jesse Sengozi returned home to host an athletes clinic at Amboseli International School. The clinic aimed to inspire young athletes and raise awareness on mental health. Miro brings us to speed.
Ugandan Olympic swimmers Gloria Muzito, Jesse Sengozi, Jamila Lunkunze, and Paralympian Husna Kukundakwe hosted an athletes clinic at Ambrosoli International to support and inspire young swimmers.
Okay, now coming.
For Gloria and Jesse, who represented Uganda at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, the clinic was an opportunity to give back to the community and motivate the next generation of athletes.
Just advice, like one thing we really focused on was having goals, have 3-step goals, a long-term goal, short-term goal, and then one to do every day. Just small things like this which can help them, especially if they get stuck. Sometimes in the age that they are in too, it can be easy to feel not motivated to swim, or if they're struggling with staying stuck on times. We just wanted to be there for them and kind of help them.
Yeah, we talked a lot about mentality in swimming, so having a good positive mentality, what things you need to do to set goals, determination, consistency, and the importance of figuring out what you need as a swimmer, what you need from your coaches, and what you need from your parents in order to succeed.
From the feedback we've got from swimmers, it's mostly
to deal with the mental health side of things, like when you're hitting a plateau when you're swimming, or when you feel like you're not motivated to go for training, or maybe a support system that can help you go through every struggle that comes with the sport. And what we've been able to pass on is the struggles will come, but it's all about pushing through them and becoming the best version of yourself at the end of the tunnel.
Athletes describe the masterclass as a unique learning experience that fuels passion and strengthens commitment among young athletes.
We also learned about some performance tips, things like how to handle your nerves, how to handle pressure, and how to find balance.
I've learned a lot about nutrition and discipline in training. And also from the swimming part, I've learned a lot how to do my turns and my dives, and it was really fun.
Marsha Mira Victor, UBC News.
Thank you so much, Miro, for that report. Now, UBC Lunchtime News has come to the very end. Please do follow us on all our social media platforms for more news and updates. I am Brian Tumwine Biarohanga. Goodbye and God bless Uganda.